On this day, March 4th, in 1944, Frances Fannie Barrier Williams died in Brockport, New York. She was born February 12, 1855, also in Brockport. She was the youngest child of a barber and coal dealer. The family was one of the very few minority families in the town, and also at the First Baptist Church, where the family was very active. Her father was successful, building a real estate empire, in addition to his profitable businesses. They were considered part of the privileged class of the town, and she and her family interacted with the white elite without any direct discrimination. She noted the, quote, cordial, respectful, and intimate, unquote, relationship with the greater community in a 1904 autobiographical article. She was educated at the Brockport Collegiate Institute and its immediate reformed successor, the Brockport State Normal School, now SUNY Brockport. She graduated in 1870, the first African American to do so. Since normal schools were designed to train teachers, it was only logical that she would teach, moving to Hannibal, Missouri, to teach at a school for blacks. While there, she first witnessed racism and was, quote, shattered, unquote, by this awareness of racism, leading her to her role as a civil rights and women's rights activist. Looking to escape the racism, she went to the New England Conservatory of Music in Boston. Again, the Southern white students did not appreciate her attendance, and she felt pressure to leave. She moved to Washington, D.C., teaching, and while teaching, enrolled in the School of Fine Arts to study portrait painting. Again, race became a difficulty for her. Outside of the school, she was engaged in a nascent education movement focused on freed men and women, and connected and socialized with other educated black people. It was around this time that she met her future husband, Samuel Lang Williams, the first African American to graduate from the law school at Columbia University in Washington, D.C., now George Washington University. They married in Brockport in 1887 and returned to Washington. They eventually moved to Chicago, becoming part of the black elite there. She continued to pursue her art and scholarly pursuits, including languages. She helped form the Mary Crandall Study Club and led the women's group alongside friend and mentor Mary Jones. She associated with Frederick Douglass and Booker T. Washington, representing the Black American view as part of the Illinois Women's Alliance, seeking the right of women, and especially black women, to vote. This advocacy resulted in her being the sole African American selected to eulogize Susan B. Anthony. She was the co-founder or founder of a variety of associations, including the NACW and NAACP. She was a prominent promoter of the Provident Hospital in Chicago, which opened in 1891 as the first African American owned and operated hospital in Chicago, with facilities open to African Americans, a rarity at the time. She worked to gain representation of black individuals at the Chicago Columbian Exposition of 1893. At the exposition, she was given the opportunity to present two major addresses. The first, the intellectual progress of the colored women of the United States since the Emancipation Proclamation, was praised by Frederick Douglass. By 1900, she was a significant supporter of Booker T. Washington's program of accommodation and self-improvement. In 1921, Samuel Williams died. Barrier Williams remained in Chicago, becoming the first woman and first black American to be appointed to the Chicago Library Board in 1924. In 1926, she returned to Brockport, living a simple and quiet life with her sister, Ella D. Barrier. By 1932, she was, quote, very ill with the grip, unquote, likely the flu. She recovered, but remained chronically ill, dying on March 4th, 1944. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see our On This Day updates, don't forget to subscribe.